Artie McYarty here with another one. Hey folks, how you doing? Remember we said to be continued with that brown patch that we've had since that frost last year? Well, here we are, folks. I am going to dig holes, and we're going to investigate a couple things. Bugs and rocks. Right? Good news. I haven't seen a single bug, and I did even more digging than this off camera as well. I haven't found a single bug. I dug several inches down, came across one rock that you just saw me throw. But other than that, no rocks, no bugs. Now, I came across quite a bit of roots underneath all that thatch or that browned up St. Augustine, if you will. Some of the roots are St. Augustine roots. Some of the roots are from those hedge bushes that you see right there in front of me. However, I have these same hedges, quite a few of them, throughout the house, and I don't have issues with dry spots, so I don't think it's from the roots of the hedges either. I think this is purely from me neglecting after that crazy frost that winter we had last year, and all I had to do was just put some plugs in this bad boy. So, good old Ace Hardware to the rescue, my friends. Good old Ace Hardware to the rescue. Look at this. Beautiful sod pod plugs. Oh yeah, St. Augustine Floritam. Tried and true. Look at that. Look at that, will you? Woo! Now, it's the worst time of year to be planting, but I don't give a hoot about it. I'm going to be planting these bad boys in there. And I went a little bit unorthodox. I just pushed them all in there. I did not bring extra soil or anything like that. I'm using the existing soil. As you can see, it's nice and dark and rich from all the nutrients I've been putting in my lawn. Also, there's enough soil in there. And I'm leaving the canopy of some of that thatch. I'm not touching it. In prior times, I've ripped all that canopy out, exposed the soil, and got more oxygen to it. But guess what came in? Weeds. So I'm going to try my best to do it a little bit different of an approach right now so we don't have all these weeds come on in. So no extra soil. Again, less likelihood of weed seeds. And not pulling the thatch back or that dead grass back. Leave that canopy there to protect that, have that protective layer. So again, no weeds come in, right? Now, I know there's a less chance of oxygen flow going through, but hey, I'm going to keep following up with you all, and we'll see little shots of how this is doing in other videos, right? And I'm excited, very excited for this. So let's get to it. Okay, real quick, I just have a simple weed tool. It looks kind of like a dagger with a little serration on one end of it. I use this tool a lot, by the way, for helping pull weeds here and there by hand, or tougher weeds. And also it comes in very handy like a shovel, so to speak, but more surgical type of shovel, where I just need to dig a little bit just to kind of churn up the soil, right, and the roots, and then put these little plugs in place. It works out perfect. Behind me, you see right there, is my machete, and I'm using my machete just in case.
This machete.
Those sod plugs, sometimes they come a little bit tied together with all the roots and their rhizomes and their stolons. But in this case, in this video, I didn't really have to use it. It's just there for show, for your guys' entertainment. And as you can see, I'm able to easily pull all of them apart because it's pretty fresh plot that we got from Ace Hardware. And yes, I love Ace Hardware because I've had the most success over there with sod and sod plugs versus any other store right now. All right, folks, let's get to the... Alrighty, as you finish up and you pack in that dirt, get your plugs all good and you're satisfied with your results, time to hose it in. Get the hose, water it in nice and deep, not to the point that you're drowning it and it's puddling up, but to the point that you can feel the soil nice and moist. You want to get some deep watering in initially. The cool part about sod pod plugs is that you don't have to water every single day deeply like you do with sod, because they have full-on roots. They are fully established, so to speak, already. But you want to give it a nice deep watering initially. And the cool part is also beforehand, you can do this right during, after, or beforehand. I had sprayed this up with some humic acid and some good biostimulants, liquid biostimulants, the whole yard, right? Has it in there just from a couple days ago. So all that is in there, right? So if, let's say you didn't do that and you're putting your sod pod plugs in, it's a good pro tip to throw some biostimulants in there. Not fertilizer, mind you, just some biostimulants, micronutrients. And a good pro tip also, if you want to, you can take your knife blade and kind of cut the base of where the roots are before you put the plugs in. Just kind of loosen the roots up a little bit. And then you plug them in. Nothing else to it more than that. Water them in and then just pray in the end. But I would say do your normal watering schedule. Nothing more, nothing less. All right, folks, let me know what you think about the final product. Post your questions, post your thoughts. Hey, let me know how you handle dry spots in the yard. What do? Do you reseed? Do you put sod plugs? Do you put sod? How do you handle your business?